So speaking
Very
of the
surprised.
Clippers, Clippers Warriors today was probably one of the biggest games of the week. It had massive postseason implications. It was the only really
That
important game today,
beast
and
game.
it delivered. It was a double overtime game. Clippers winning. For the guys here who have watched the game, what are you guys' thoughts on it?
Crazy game.
I
All I
love Kawhi Leonard. I love James Harden, and I think Zubac needs more recognition.
Yeah,
I
Personally,
watching that game. I know Jimmy got hurt at the end. I don't think there's maybe one team that can stop the Clippers in the West. Maybe one team.
and we know who that is.
We know who that team is.
Ah,
We know who
I
that
think
team is.
I think the Warriors could still beat them in 7 too. I mean, I would pick the
I-
Clippers in a series of 7, but I still think it's doable.
It's definitely doable. Like I feel like a lot of the matchups in the West are very doable. Like any team, I think it wouldn't be ridiculous for anybody to say this team is going to beat this team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like Sacramento.
I was about to say except for Sacramento.
yeah, they're like the one team.
and like Thunder are not losing the first round. We know that. So like if you say the Mavericks or Kings are going to beat the Thunder, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Like the beam,
But-
baby.
Totally,
Right, guys?
Totally.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. But I mean, that game just really showed you. Curry is Curry, obviously. That's probably been said. That's like probably the most famous mantra about Curry by now. Curry is Curry. Jimmy Butler. You guys know how I feel about Jimmy Butler, but that was an impressive performance out there. I will give it to him. Played some lockdown defense. Played some amazing offense. I believe he had
30.
28 points. He was lights out there. Yeah, he had 30. He was lights out there. He played through his little thigh injury. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's a little injury. I'm not worried.
The Warriors look really good. I did notice Jonathan Kuminga did not play a single minute.
Yeah, I was
But-
wondering about that.
Yeah,
Moses
I was telling
Moody
them
got
before.
afforded 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was telling them before. Steve Kerr had basically made a notion that Kuminga wasn't going to be a part of the lineup in the final game. And I was reading an article talking about how since he's came back from injury, hasn't really been as smooth. The offense hasn't really flowed well when he's on the court. So I guess they just opted not to play him. But I don't really fully understand the decision, especially when he's 100% going to be a part of the playoff rotation.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
and-
Is he? Like,
I would
Who else can you
assume
put over
so.
him, Jack?
well, I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, after watching today, like a must-win game, why he
'Cause-
wasn't playing. I have to think maybe they might keep it up for a little bit. Like, we'll see. I don't know.
I'm no basketball guru, but I did see Pat Spencer on the court. And I did see 30 minutes of Moses Moody.
Okay, let's chill out
So-
Moses Moody though.
Okay, Moses Moody is good, but he's not better than Jonathan Kuminga.
Is he good? He's had a good season.
They're
He's had a good
what,
season.
16-3 with that starting 5 today? 16-3 after
Yeah.
today?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
But
yeah, I
let's
get it.
I'm just saying.
Let's add some context. That 16-3 has been against mainly mid to low tier teams.
That's 16 wins against professional
That is
basketball
that
players.
is 16 wins. That is
16 out of
16
19.
wins.
That's a crazy
That-
number.
that
is a
Like,
crazy-
That's a
that is a
good
crazy
starting
number.
5.
I don't know. I've seen teams go into the playoffs with very good stretches at the tail end of the season, with playing a pretty easy schedule, and they never once they get to about the second round, it kind of all that spark kind of just fizzles. It doesn't.
Yeah.
They're not hitting the shots at the same rate. I don't know. I feel like these tail end schedules, when they're usually easy, and you see a team that was pretty mid before, with the Jimmy acquisition, I will say I'm not sure where I stand on them, but they were pretty
They've
mid.
been a top 5 team in the league since getting Jimmy. Let's just
they
be
have-
real with
they-
ourselves.
they have. But
They've only lost like 5 games since they got Jimmy.
I would take the Celtics,
Something like that?
Cavs, Thunder, Clippers, maybe the Rockets. I might take the Rockets right now over the Rockets. The Rockets.
The
have
Houston
been playing-
Rockets?
The Rockets have been
Do you
playing
remember when the
very
Grizzlies were the
well.
second seed? Do you remember when the Memphis Grizzlies were the second seed in 2022?
I remember, but
23.
I'm saying the Rockets.
It's the same fucking thing.
The Rockets
It's
have
the
the Rockets
same
have
thing.
just about the same record since the trade deadline that the Warriors do, if not better. So
Jalen Green is going to shoot 9 for 35 in a game 7.
I mean that's what we've been saying about him for the past few years. but this season he's been
Do
pretty.
you trust
consistent.
Jalen Green though? With like the season on the line,
Yes.
Game 7 over Steph. Like
I-
Rockets
No,
on that.
you got-
I
you got-
of course not.
where it's like
You got
But do I trust that Rockets bench going through a 7-game series over that Warriors bench? Yeah.
absolutely. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
I can get behind that. Back to the Warriors though. That game really showed you the Warriors have a lot of offense. We know that. They got Steph Curry. We already know who they got. But that also showed the Clippers, they got too much defense out there. We saw at the end of the game, the tail end of the game, there were too many clutch defensive stops. They kept sending doubles at Curry. They forced 3 crucial turnovers towards the end of the game on Curry. They just kept sending blitzes at Curry, forcing the ball out of his hands. They forced a lot of turnovers, and they just created a lot of panic. They made the Warriors settle for a lot of like buzzer beating shots. They ran the clock down. They just killed them defensively. And then on the other side of the ball, the Clippers got James Harden and Kawhi Leonard, who went for like 70 points combined, along with Norman Powell, along with Zubats. Like, who's stopping this team? Like, there's not a lot of teams that's going to stop that. That game really just showed me, like, the Clippers are a problem. The Warriors might be a problem, but I don't think if that game went any differently, they would have won still. Like, I still think the Clippers had that game in the bag. There's too many things that the Clippers have.
I just think the combination of Curry in the playoffs, Butler in the playoffs, Draymond Green in the playoffs. I mean, we've seen all 3 of these guys play their best basketball in the playoffs year in and year out. I just feel like that 3-headed monster, it's kind of scary. I don't care if they're a combined age of like 120. Like they're still some of the best hoopers in the league. I don't know. I just feel like if all 3 of them catch fire at the same time, there might not be a team that can stop them.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they have a lot of experience as well in playoffs, so that could definitely go a long way.
And Moses Moody, the best 2-way guard in the league.
Oh.
You
I'm just
losing
joking.
me.
I'm sorry. My bad. I just like Moses Moody.
Take it easy there, champ. Take it easy.
But I mean, we'll see. I don't think they really got nothing on the Clippers though. That's just me. I don't think they're messing with the Clippers, but we'll have to see. The Clippers, good run coming. We'll have to see though.
I don't know. A Clippers Warriors series would definitely go to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'd all be like hard fought games. I mean, did you see the game today? That was the hardest fought game I've seen like probably all year. Which I
Absolutely.
mean, it makes sense with how much was on the line, but still, I don't know. That series is going to 7, and it's going to come down to the final shot.
If you really think about it though, like they got Kawhi Leonard, and I know he's not the most available player, but we have to remember who Kawhi Leonard is in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm with you. Kawhi Leonard is still, when healthy, fully healthy. I still think he's a top 10 player in the NBA.
Yeah, absolutely.
When fully healthy.
I think he's higher than that too.
you can make an argument for top 5. I think.
Oh yeah,
Like
Yeah.
the way he's playing right now, I think that's top 5.
Yeah, he's been on a crazy streak these past like 5-6 games.
Okay, let's be real. He's averaging 25 over the last 5 games, and one of those was a 42-point game. Wait, no, my bad. I got that wrong. It was a 42-minute game. But anyways, I still don't think you can make an argument for him being top.
I don't think so either.
I mean, in terms of impact on a team, definitely, but in terms of like best player on the court or like best player, I think that's a different conversation. But in terms of impact, you can definitely see the impact he has on that Clippers team. Like, he is the catalyst for their offense. He is the catalyst for their defense. We did see them start going to James Harden for the last-minute shots or later game shots.
10 straight in overtime.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But that's just a lethal 1-2 punch. And then you got Norman Powell. He's like that silent uppercut from out of nowhere. There's too much offense there, man.
I gotta be honest, man. I'm excited. I'm really happy about the Norman Powell, I guess, surgence. Like, not even resurgence, just just coming out of nowhere. Like, I love Norman Powell. I've always been a big fan of the gritty guys that don't get a lot of love. And he just came out of nowhere, dropping 23. I knew he could do this. I knew he could do this, man. I drafted him in an expansion 2K team one time, and he averaged 30.
Jeez.
I knew he had it in him. I don't know. I just wanted to point that out. I'm just really happy for him. I love Norman Powell. I love seeing this. And honestly, I'm sorry, Toby, but I'm hoping the Clippers win it this year. I'm really hoping they do. Obviously, the Kings are my team going to the playoffs, but let's be real, we're not going to get out of the play-in. So, the Clippers are going to be my team for the playoffs. I love those guys.
It's going to be a sad second round for you then.
Oh, maybe for you, buddy.
What you think, Toby? What you think about the Clippers Warriors? What did that tell you?
The Clippers are really good. They match up well with pretty much everybody in the West. Like I was saying, I don't know how I feel about the Warriors, to be honest. I really don't. I think they're a really good team, and they can win any series, but will they? Like, I really just I don't know. I don't know
Yes.
if I don't know if the offense will be there from all fronts, not just from Jimmy and Steph, but I don't know if the other guys are going to be able to produce at the rate that they'll need to beat some of these teams in the West. Because, like we've talked about, this West 1 through 8 is really good, and we, outside of me, I don't know about you guys. I obviously think the Thunder are going to win it all, but we don't know who's coming out the West.
Mm-hmm.
And
The Kings.
for us to say that, like, we can't even. Could we really put together like 3 teams that were for sure certain, like, these guys are the top dogs in the West? Can we separate
think I
3
could.
teams out of those 8?
I think we can.
Really?
I
think
I
so?
could.
Yeah, I think the Thunder, the Clippers, the
Don't
Warriors.
say it.
I'm telling you, bro, the
Oh.
Warriors. No, not the
You
I
still said
I would take the Lakers over the Warriors.
I would take the
really
Lakers
would.
as well.
No, bro, I'm sorry. I want to take the Lakers. But like I just don't trust it. I mean, you're 2 big men, all right? Like they're Jackson Hayes, and don't get me fucking started on Alex Lynn. I've witnessed
But
firsthand
Alex Len hasn't
what a
played that
terrorist
much.
he is.
Yo.
I know,
my
but like what's
God.
gonna happen if Hayes fouls out? Hayes goes down. Like, bro,
We need
I'm sorry,
a
you're not winning a
warrant for
playoff
Alex
series.
Len's arrest.
I agree. The Lakers are winning a playoff series
Yo.
with Jackson Hayes and Alex Lynn. It's just not happening.
They have
Who's
Vando
the
too.
Lakers
Vando's
matchup?
healthy right now.
Lakers are playing
the
Who first
Lakers,
round? Minnesota?
Yeah, Minnesota.
Minnesota. They're getting killed.
I also
They're getting
think,
killed.
I also think Minnesota could beat Golden State.
I do too.
Okay, you know what?
I think Minnesota
I
can
also
beat
kind of agree
anybody.
with that.
I think the only team that's like
I also kind of
the
agree
best
with
team in
that.
the
So
West is
maybe
the Thunder. I think they're locks to win round
Yeah.
1. But other than that, I just don't think any other team's guaranteed. The West is just that deep, I think.
I would say if the Clippers didn't draw the Nuggets first round, I would say that they're guaranteed. But
I
I still think they're
think the
guaranteed.
Clippers are damn near a guarantee with the Nuggets, honestly. I think
don't
The
know.
Nuggets are a dumpster fire right now.
Here,
I don't
hear me
know.
out. The Nuggets
yo,
are
stay
not,
on your line. Stay on your line.
the Nuggets are not a good in not a good place right now. They're, like Jack said, they're a dumpster fire right now. I think
Yeah.
anybody who is a good matchup for them, personnel wise, this is a very good pull. Like you're happy that you got the Nuggets. As a Thunder fan, I'm happy that the Nuggets ended up with the 4 seed. Just so if they pull out the win, I know, like, okay, yeah, we can definitely beat these guys.
I don't know about
Chicken
that
alert.
because the Nuggets we've been seeing like the past week or two have been without Jamal Murray, and I just don't know what that team's gonna look like with this new coaching, with Jamal Murray back. That's the only
bad.
problem. Yeah, they might look bad, but that's still Nikola Jokic that you're going against. It's like
That's true. That is true. But they have Zubac. All right.
Yeah,
Let's
like
put some respect on
it's
Zubac as
they-
well.
not
All
like
right.
Zubac
they
is some
do.
pushover, and it's not
Zubac
like
can
they
slow
don't
down
have a
Jokic.
deep team. It's not
They
like
do,
they don't
they
have
do.
3 guys capable of scoring 25 every night. James Harden's dishing out, what, 10
and
assists
they
a
got
game?
like 4 guys off the bench that can like go out and just get hot.
yeah, they got
like
Ben
4 microwave
Simmons.
scorer
They
types.
got Ben Simmons.
It's a bit too
All right,
far.
chill out,
We
chill
weren't
out.
talking about.
Chill out, bro.
My fault, y'all.
That's
Right?
just not funny, bro.
It's on me.
Great.
I mean, I don't
Sorry,
know.
no, Jack. Go ahead and finish up your point.
Good.
Oh,
You sure
no,
about
it's
that?
okay.
You got it. Tough.
It's too
Great.
late now.
I feel so awkward now. Damn. Just speaking about the playoffs, our main.
Yo, wait, we
That's
didn't
true,
we didn't get to
K2.
K2 yet.
K2.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I only caught bits and pieces of the game. I was at work, and it was kind of busy today. Yeah, and I sell shoes. This guy, he asked for like 12 pairs of shoes and only bought one, and that was really distracting me from the game itself. I saw the Derrick Jones Jr. dunk on Curry. I saw James Harden with some absolutely insane tough shot making. I feel like Curry has one of the worst superstar whistles in the league. They don't give him any calls. I saw him straight up get hacked on some what should have